Service research. Service research aims to explore insights that can positively impact individuals. By creating relevant insights that push the boundaries of service research, we can find ways to provide unique opportunities for service. The importance of such research cannot be overstated. Service research is an integral part of our lives and has the power to positively impact the lives of individuals, social groups, and society. Service research plays a very significant role in ensuring the future of our world. Through the implementation of uplifting changes and improvements, service research aims to affect positive changes in both individual and community well-being. As the core elements of a transformative service are implemented, the improvements hone in on service design, user value creation, and well-being. Unfortunately, most of the studies in this area focus on defining the dimensions of service design with significant potential and not on the more mundane aspects of everyday interactions that can be harnessed to bring about needed change. We see this because researchers need to explain the impact these designs have on the well-being of users. Therefore, there is a need for more research that provides both theoretical and empirical contributions to show how service design facilitates the operations of transformative services. This position is under-researched in the literature and deserves further study. Challenges. When it comes to improving the welfare of consumers and society through the provision of services, several challenges remain in the field of service research. Improving access, quality, and productivity will be a difficult task, but it has the potential to make someone's life better, everyone's life better. It is well worth the effort. Every avenue should be explored if it can allow clients to live their lives for the better. This is a difficult task, especially for organizations that provide mental health services to the community, but it is a task worth engaging. Housing, probation, and social services depend on the client's compliance with their medicine. If a client is not compliant, they are barred from access to these vital services. It is often the case that our clients do not want to adhere to stringent requirements to maintain their services, but we are required to assist them in obtaining these services. This week alone, I have been working with a client to find housing that meets his needs. However, the client has refused to take his medication regularly and has refused to get along with the staff at the facility where he's currently residing. When this happens, he comes back to us for assistance. We have found it increasingly difficult to find housing for this client because of his lack of compliance. In considering his situation, it is apparent he will not comply and will possibly be chronically unhoused because of his inability to be compliant with his medication. Despite what we say, he is not willing or capable, it seems though, of complying with our request to keep his housing. My objective as a service researcher and provider is to strike a balance between providing assistance to the client and making sure that I navigate the rules of the housing organizations as efficiently as possible. This client situation has a deleterious effect on his well-being and fosters a reliance that if the situation were different, would not exist. Transformative service research emphasizes service users' well-being as an outcome of transformative services. However, the research contains little discussion of what well-being is. The research does not provide a workable definition of what well-being should look like within the context of the research. In recent years, extensive research in the fields of psychology, as well as the field of transformative consumer research, has suggested that well-being is a highly subjective, multidimensional, and dynamic phenomenon. If this description of well-being is used, then service research needs to consider well-being as one of the most important aspects of the research. Opportunities. It is imperative to point out that in addition to the challenges associated with service research, there are also opportunities that can be taken advantage of to overcome those challenges. Research in the service field has shown people can enhance the quality of their lives and add value to the lives of others through their service. As a result of the changes that are occurring in society, more people are creatively seeking increased control over their lives, and service research plays an integral part in this. There are several examples of innovative citizens organizing themselves and coming up with solutions that help them achieve a better quality of life. Proper facilitation of mental health is one of the most effective ways to achieve a better quality of life for everyone. As long as there are sustained efforts and a willingness to help those most in need, we can improve the lives of our fellow citizens, and service research can aid in this endeavor. By rigorously applying research to our problems, we can determine better ways of serving those with mental health needs. We can find practical and far-reaching modalities that will aid in the recovery and/or management of their disease. We can find sustainable housing and better access to social programs and help those who deal with mental illness find purpose. We can do this if we commit to mental health service research and place a higher value on service research. There is a need to shift the goal of service design to collaborative, sustainable, and a practical mode that supports the emergence of creative support utilizing the information from service research. Consequently, it may be fair to suggest that a more modern thinking approach to service design is necessary to make more innovation possible. To be transformative, services need to transition to an enabling model based on active users and value co-creation to achieve transformational outcomes using a user-centered approach. If we use cutting-edge technology to solve complex social and economic problems and promote positive change in users' lives, the transformative goals we have intended as mental health providers can be realized. My references are Gaber H. and Reynoso J., An Agenda for Service Research at the Base of the Pyramid, and Getting User Experience in Service Design Research Right at Scale with Erica Hall, a video on YouTube. Thank you.